The next Guild Wars 2 episode comes out next week, Godspawn. We have a trailer, we have a blog post, we have an MMORPG article, and we're going to check it all out now. I'm so glad they're putting out the trailers a week early so that we can get excited about it. They've been doing that for Janthir Wilds, and I'm so excited. So let's check out the trailer. Shoop. Here we go. That's loud.
Shh, quiet!
Look at the bears! The
Let
babies.
me tell you a story. One the Ashmakers will weave for centuries to come.
Woo! The animation on him. Woo!
The day the Wayfinder and I crawled to the top of Mount Balrior.
Whoa! Whoa!
Indeed, it is a story of allies pitted against unrelenting challenge. The fight for survival. The tools we used to carve.
Oh, is that it? Is that the legendary spear?
The sting of betrayal when affection has just begun to bud.
So, what happens?
Well,
Well, you'll have to play to find out. I expected him to say that. Wow, what a good trailer. I like the context of him telling the bear cubs the story around the fire, just like we've seen in the map. Like there are events in the Janthir maps where there's baby bears sitting around a fire and being told a story. And so this is mimicking that. It's like it's happening in world. I love that the trailers for Janthir have been like this. They've been happening in world. The first one was like a field report from Malice. This one is like a story being told around the fire with the bear. It just it draws you into the story and into the world rather than, this is an MMO and here's the features, right? Oh man, I'm assuming with all these effects, I'm assuming this is the legendary spear. That's awesome. What is this? Mount Ballior? Mount Ballior? Everybody coming up here on their journeykins. This is so cool. This is such a good trailer. Look at that. Did you see the transition with the tree? Did you see the transition with the tree? Who's making these trailers? Because these are really good. Oh yeah, there's the spear. In the sun. The spear, the sun. Oh, look at it's like antlers and then the raven feathers coming off of it. It looks like it's made out of bone. That is cool. Everybody's got it. Everybody's got the spear. Raid and convergence, Malt Balrior. Legendary weapon, the Klobjarn spear. Klobjarn? Oh, Klobjarn. You're right. Yeah, it's probably pronounced Klobjarn. You're right. Story continues. Trial and... Wow, they're giving us the names of the chapters. Trial and Error, Battles Eve, and Balrior Peak. So this Mount Balrior is going to be the focus of this whole release, both the raid and convergence and the story, Balrior's Peak. And it's called Godspawn. So I wonder if we're gonna meet, or is it Ura? At the top of the mountain. We're scaling this mountain. So cool. New homesteading mastery, adept handiworker crafting. So new homestead decorations. New homestead decorations and Wizard's Vault refresh. New Wizard's Vault stuff. So you've got 1 week to get your Wizard's Vault stuff from this quarter for the current price. The unique skins and things are always going to be available. That's how the Wizard's Vault works. They will be available in the Wizard's Vault forever. They're just going to go up in price slightly after the new stuff comes out next week. So if you want any of the current stuff for a little cheaper, make sure to grab it this week. New collections and relics and more achievements and rewards. The only thing I don't like about the Titans being the like the bad guys is it's more enemies. I like enemies with like human faces, right? Scarlet, Balthazar, because like you connect with them more. I think I connect with them more as like a character rather than here's a dragon or here's a monster. Although we got very like emotional with the dragons and stuff towards the end, but like I hope that there's like somebody behind the Titans. I mean, I know there's like the White Mantle and stuff, but like right now it's like we're just fighting, you know, these Titans. Now we got to read the blog post. Studio update. Here we go. So, yeah, we still need the why are they back? Oh, I want them to use the Scepter of War so bad. You can't bring back the Scepter of War and Livia and then like not use it. You can't mention using it and then like because of bureaucracy not use something as cool as the Scepter of War. I'm sorry. Like we have to use the Scepter of War. We have to. Like, you have to bring it back. I don't care what you say, Queen Jenna. We're going to be the ones to use it. Livia's going to, like, try to use it and fail or whatever, something. And then, like, we're going to go all badass and use the Scepter of War and drive back the Titans. Okay. It's hard to believe it's already been a few months since Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds launched. It's hard to believe it's been a few months. It's been 3 months, and Peachy still doesn't have her highlight video out. Sorry, my deadline's next Tuesday, so I got some more of it edited this morning. Raids are back. In next week's update, we will be introducing our new 10-person raid, which will take you to Mount Balrior. It features 3 bosses and several smaller, varied encounters that will test your coordination and adaptability. At the heart of Mount Balrior's narrative are Greer, the Blightbringer, and Decima, the Stormsinger, the 2 titans you battled in Janthir Century. So are Greer and Decima 2 of the bosses? And then is the last one Ura? And I assume Ura is a titan, like the Mama Titan. So it's just a raid with 3 titans? That seems kind of odd. Greer and Decima could be a single encounter, just each one in a phase. Like you beat Greer and then Decima comes out. We've seen multiple bosses in like a single raid encounter before. So it's possible, yeah. The restructuring and competitive updates. The World Restructuring team is currently focused on larger improvements to the team creation algorithm. Additionally, we're updating the character select screen, replacing world selection with a region selection UI panel. This will allow seamless transfers between North American and European data centers. With this change, intra-region transfers will no longer be necessary, which also eliminates the risk of spending gems on redundant world transfers. Regional transfers will now have a flat cost of 500 gems, simplifying the process. Wow. So are there not going to be individual servers in the regions? So the only transfer you would ever have to make on this new system is between NA and EU. That was always the end goal. Only your region matters and the servers are gone. Wow. Servers have no purpose. Yeah, like currently, because the servers are for world versus world, right? So on this new system, there's not going to be a need for that. I just want NA and EU players to be able to play together. I just want us all. I don't want to be like, oh, today we're on the EU servers or today we're on the NA servers. I just want everybody to be able to play together. I understand it for like the competitive game modes, but for PvE, there's no reason. There's like no reason. I know. It's like probably never gonna happen, but like that's the dream, right? That's the dream, is we can all play together no matter what region we're on. Or just free guesting. Free guesting for PvE. Why is that not a thing? Free guesting for PvE. Ah, I forgot about this. Guild Wars 2 on the Epic Games Store. Guild Wars 2 will be making its debut on the Epic Games Store later this month. Well done. Even though you should absolutely not play Guild Wars 2 through Epic Games or Steam, it brings more players to the game that otherwise would never touch it because they just live on Steam or Epic Games. So more players is good, more accessibility. It's kind of like when, you know, like something comes to more consoles or a console game comes to PC. That always makes me happy because it's just more accessibility to more players. Epic takes, oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Epic takes a smaller cut than Steam, at least. That's good. That's good. But still, just go to guildwars2.com, get the standalone launcher. Best way to play it. Lunar New Year and a second skills and balance update will be coming along near the end of January 2025. Around that, how is it 2025 already, y'all? We're old. Godspawn launch, new hero jumpstart event, Epic Games Store launch, Evan Nashblade's birthday celebration, December Winter's Day, and January return to Icebrood Saga event. That'd be good for leveling my masteries. PvP Rush event, skills and balance update, and Lunar New Year. Oh, when's Snargle's birthday celebration? Yes. Yes. All right, and then we have an MMORPG article about Janthir Wilds Godspawn. Expect to work with the Kodan to track down the Titans after your encounters with them last time around. Finding them is going to be key to stopping the chaotic threat to Janthir, so your allies will be important. I wonder if this is going to be like the end of these three. Like, I wonder if, I mean, we're going into the raid and the convergence. Like, you don't go into a raid, fight a boss, and not kill it, right? So, I wonder if this is the end of their story. Like, I was kind of expecting, like, Aura to kind of be there for, like, the rest of the expansion, but maybe not. Maybe we're gonna go, like, completely, like, somewhere else with the story. I hope so, honestly. I can't imagine they would get away again in the convergence and the raid, right? But like I said, how are they going to tell that story? Are they going to like prompt you to do the convergence as part of the story? Or like, because otherwise in the main story, aren't we going to be wondering what happened to them? You know? So I'm curious to see how they're going to work that in with the main story, the personal story. You have the opportunity to also get your hands on the new legendary Clobjarn spear. ANet has designed 6 different possible looks for the blade. Oh, wait! 6 looks! So it's like the Aurene. That's just how they're designing them now. It's like the Aurene, the dragon legendary weapons. Oh, so that one we saw in the trailer was just like one? Oh, I love it. Fashion Wars is back, baby. Let's go. Oh, I love that.